I'm back. Well, if you're familiar with me and my videos, you may have noticed that it's been quite a while since I've released a new video or even posted anything on my socials about painting or color or anything like that. And to be honest, for the longest time, I thought that maybe I was done with that. I thought maybe that was a chapter in my life and I was on to new and exciting opportunities and things to look forward to. And there is some projects that I will eventually share with you that I have been working on over the past 5 years, because it actually has been over 5 years since I've released a new video. But still, something happened this past summer, so a few months ago, and I really was just compelled that I needed to share this with all of you. And so I dusted off the lights and set up the whole studio kind of like I used to do in the past. And here I am. So what's this exciting thing that happened? Well, in short, my business partner, best friend, and I just celebrated 25 years since we have began our journey as painting partners. So this is a pretty substantial milestone for us. Many of you may know that Gino is actually one of my oldest and dearest friends. We've actually known each other since we were little toddlers, about 3 years old. Our fathers worked together, and so they were friends. And so we'd often find ourselves in the wood in the weekends, going hunting and fishing with our parents. And so Gino is really probably the longest, well, for sure, the longest friend that I've ever had. But in the summer of 1999 is when he began painting with us, just as I was beginning my first business in the painting industry. And basically, together, we first built a big business in sky painting. That was the name of that business. And in this business, we basically looked at all different aspects of the painting industry, like the exterior painting, like where most painters will begin, to some larger exterior projects where you'd need to have some cranes and things like that. We then even went on to some major road trips. Like we went all the way, like we're from Moncton, New Brunswick, and we traveled all the way to Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland, so really on the opposite side there to paint a Dairy Queen and things like that. So we've basically played around in the industry doing all sorts of things. Like we've even had divisions in new construction at some point. And so sky painting, which was our first baby, we could say, the first business that we began building together, we actually grew it to a point where we had 15 to 20 guys working for us at the peak. During that time, we had maybe like 5 vehicles on the roads, all deckled, and so it was a pretty good sized business. But then in 2009, we ended up closing the business due to a lot of not financial, but painting mistakes that we'd done years and years before that ended up costing us about $50,000. I did do a video talking about this on the channel, but I've also wrote a book in 2012 where I go into a bit more details as to more like the emotional part of closing the big business and starting over again. And so basically at that point, Gino ended up going to work with someone else in the new construction division. And at that point, I specialized started with myself and just maybe a few other guys in just doing interior paints, specializing in interior paints. Well, long story short, Gino ended up coming back and we rejoined forces a few years later. And since then, the two of us have been on a sole mission of improving the interior repaint industry. And to say that I'm proud of what we've done and what we've created for in terms of a business, the experiences we can offer our clients, and even the lifestyle it allows us to have, to say that I'm proud is a major understatement, because first of all, I don't think I could have done this with Gino, and I think Gino would even say that he couldn't have done the career without me. Basically, the two of us have joined our forces in such a way, our skills and our unique forces in such a way that together it creates an absolutely incredible experience for the clients. And so basically, even though at some point back in December 2019 when I stopped recording videos, one of the big reasons is because I didn't feel like I had anything new to say, because I basically, with all the courses I'd done on my online school, there's 130 videos, about 16 hours worth of condensed knowledge and resources, and all of the other videos that are currently on my YouTube channel, those were mostly recorded before Gino came back in the picture. But since then, there's been new tools, new systems, new products, a lot of stuff new that I'm extremely proud, that has been a really big game changer for the two of us, and as I said, our clients, even with the type of experiences we can offer. And so by breaking the ice, so to speak, by announcing this to you today, the plan on doing so anyways in the last few weeks, it actually got us thinking, you know what, maybe we should do another video series, maybe even how-to videos, to share this higher level information, I guess we could say, because when I did the how-to video series in 2012, that was mostly targeted for the weekend DIYs who might be looking at painting a room, so they could do it easier on themselves with a bit of knowledge and tricks that I could share with them. But since then, I've realized that most of our clients who watch our videos, and especially the online school, are actually professional painters. And so this new how-to video series that we're kind of contemplating releasing would be more focused on the professional painters. So we'd be talking much more advanced stuff in this video series. So if this is something that feels like you might be interested in watching, be sure to follow us. Let us know in the comments. Maybe if you even have questions or anything of that nature, let us know. That will give us ideas on maybe topics to touch on and things like that. But for now, I wanted to let everyone know that of just how much pride I have in the team that Gino and I have created, and I want to speak specifically to Gino. Thank you, thank you. You know, there's a lot more behind those simple words, and we talk regularly about this, so I know you can kind of fill the gap without going too personal in this video. But thank you, Gino. You've been my rock in the business, and I love you, man. And so to all of our clients who have been there with us on this journey, whether we're talking years ago with the sky painting era or more recently with the expressions painting era, I want to send a most sincere thank you to all of you for your support. Obviously, we couldn't do this without you first putting your trust in us. And so a heartfelt thank you on behalf of both Gino and myself goes to every one of you. And also, finally, I want to thank everyone out there who's ever watched our videos, and especially the painters who've joined our online school. I mean, to imagine the sort of impact that we could have had in this industry with video and online schools, and this kind of impact with the leverage of ability of doing a video once and then having millions, literally, people watching this is something I never could have dreamed of. And so now I'm excited for Gino and I to remain this tiny little small company specialized in our little corner of the woods, continuing to do our very best of delivering high quality experiences in the interior repaint. And I'm looking forward to sharing some of the tricks that we've figured out so that to help you leverage the power of color with your clients, so you can help clients get to that final result of what they're looking for their interior spaces. So again, thank you. If you're in the Greater Moncton area, reach out to us, expressionspainting.com. If you're a painter anywhere around the world and want to know more, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit Expressions Painting University if you want to learn even more. Thanks.